Welcome back, other side of the pillow, for my first video content of the channel. Now I want to talk about a topic today of the collective unconscious. But first I want to come and talk about how I came to this topic. I was in meditation last night and I was asking the universe for inspiration and ideas for videos for the channel. And a quote had popped into my mind, and it was, "The biggest illusion in life is the illusion of separation. We are all just leaves growing on the tree of eternity." And when I woke up that morning, I wrote everything down and I thought to myself, like, wow, that's really, really deep. So I wanted to Google it because I'm thinking there's no way that I came up with this on my own. And part of that quote was actually a quote from Albert Einstein. And I thought that was really neat. And I got to thinking, like, well, maybe I pulled this from the collective unconscious. Now, it's been a big, firm belief of mine for a long time that our dream spaces were all connected, and this is where that consciousness subsides. And if you go through history, through different religions and different cultures, it's believed in a variety of places. It goes by different names: the Akashic Records, the collective mind, a hive mind, collective intelligence, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. And it takes me back to a story or an experiment that I was told in high school by one of my science teachers. Now, this group of college kids put together an I Spy. They made it very, very difficult, and they showed it to several different groups of college students. And the first group, they could only find one or two things, but the second group picked up on those one or two things very quickly and then found one or two more of themselves. And this process repeated as it went from group to group to group, and that just kind of proves through data that there maybe is something to this. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the program or the system, the GCP, which is the Global Consciousness Project, and it's a big group of scientists, and that they take random number generators that are stationed all around the world, and they provide sequences of numbers, zeros and ones, all very random on most days. But they did notice that on certain days when the world is concentrated on certain things like holidays, New Year's, or global tragedies, hurricanes, most notably 9/11, that these number sequences became much, much more structured. Now, could this be due to chance? Yes, but the probability of this being to chance is over 1,000,000,000 to 1. Now, I don't know about you, I think you got better odds of winning the lottery than this being up to chance, and it just goes to show you that maybe there is something to this. Maybe there is a collective mind that scientists, philosophers, artists have been gaining knowledge and wisdom and inspiration from for many, many years and continue to do so from this day. Now, let's just take this into today's term with, the coronavirus. And through there, it's collected a lot of fear, anxiety of the virus, of going out, of being near people. You've got rising tensions in politics. And I don't know about you guys, I feel that tension. And it just goes to show that, maybe you have to pick up more spiritual practices and ground and meditate and separate yourself from that mind, but that it could exist. Now, I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts or feelings on that. Go ahead and comment down below. Is there a hive mind? Are we a collective consciousness? If so, are there more topics that you'd like me to dive more deeply into? Now, I'm going to go ahead and link a video for the GCP and a little mini documentary of that. It's got some good information. I recommend that you watch it. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I look forward to putting out my next content.